Hello world and hello YouTube. Thank you for tuning in to the second episode of the Arduino series. This video will be teaching you how to complete your very first Arduino circuit, the blinking LED. The blinking LED is similar to most Hello World introductory programming language scripts. You're not going to become a master of Arduino with this, but it should teach you the bare bones fundamentals of how it works. For every Arduino project, first, you're going to have to set up the circuit. For this project, we're going to need an Arduino board, a breadboard, an LED, a 330 ohm resistor, and 2 jumper wires. What we're going to do is take these jumper wires and plug one into pin number 8 and plug the other into the ground pin, labeled G and D. From there, our red wire is plugged into pin 8 and the yellow is ground. We're going to take the red wire and plug it into one of these breadboard ports and plug the yellow wire somewhere adjacent to it. Next, grab the 330 ohm resistor and plug it in like so, where one wire is connected in the same vertical column as the red wire. On your LED, you'll notice that one lead is slightly larger than the other. The longer lead is the positive terminal and the shorter lead is the ground terminal. Take the longest lead and plug it into the column on the breadboard that is vertical with the resistor. Afterwards, move the ground pin on the breadboard so that it is in the same vertical column as the short pin on the LED. Once you have this set up, the flow of electricity should be as follows. Starting at pin number 8, the wire connects to the breadboard and enters electricity through the resistor. The resistor is attached to the positive terminal of the LED, while the shorter side is connected to this yellow wire, which goes back to ground. And now our circuit is complete with the Arduino. Let's plug that up to the computer and write the code for it. Once you open the Arduino IDE, you'll notice that 2 functions here are already pre-written, void setup and void loop. The void setup function tells the Arduino what pins are inputs and outputs in your circuit. The loop function serves as the continuous loop of logic that controls whatever circuit you have running. As long as the Arduino has power, this loop will continuously run. Here our main task is blinking an LED. Recall that in our circuit we use pin number 8 to power the LED. So what we're going to do is write pin mode with a capital M, 8, and then output. Remember to end everything in Arduino IDE with a semicolon. This line of code here tells the Arduino that pin number 8 will serve as an output. Now that our setup function is complete, let's go on to the loop. Remember that our objective is to blink an LED. We're going to accomplish this by turning the light on, waiting a specific amount of time, turning it off, waiting another specific amount of time, and then repeating the cycle. So to do that, we're going to use the function digital write 8 high. What this line of code tells is to write to the Arduino to pin number 8, which here we specified was an output, the signal high. The word high simply means that you're supplying voltage to the pin. For my board, it'll be a strength of 5 volts. After we've turned the LED on, we want it to sit there for a couple of seconds. So we're going to use the delay command, 500. 500 stands for 500 milliseconds. Anything in the delay will be milliseconds. So now after we've had it on, let's go ahead and turn the light off. So we're going to say digital write, remember pin number 8, now we're going to set it to low. Low will tell the Arduino that on pin number 8, we want to cut off all voltage supplied to that pin. Now again, we want to delay at 500. Once you're finished with the code, come up here to the very top and select the upload button. If you followed along correctly, your LED should be blinking like so. And that does it for the second episode of the Arduino series, the blinking LED. Remember that this is only a very, very broad introduction to the Arduino. Stay tuned for more episodes where we'll take your Arduino skill from beginner to expert. Thanks again for tuning in. See you next week.